All right, guys. So we're here with Damarizz and Manny, and they were in our 4-week burn zone. And we're going to interview them today, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their experience. So first, please go ahead and introduce yourselves, guys, and thank y'all for being on.
Hi, I'm Damarizz.
And obviously, I'm Manny.
All right. So you guys have you guys gotten married yet, or?
No, she's my fiance right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So just kind of painting the picture. We get people that do these programs for a lot of different reasons. But what was it for you guys that made you want to, when you heard about the program, that made you guys want to be like, all right, like this is something that we want to give a try?
I was just personally feeling really stuck, and I wanted something, mostly like seeing if you can do it. Like you're challenging yourself to do something totally very out of the norm of what we've ever done. Mm-hmm. So it was like just exciting to see if we could pull through it, and just wanting to get different results, because what I was doing wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
And I was in it, honestly, to support her at first. And when she was kind of showing me, especially like the meal plans, that's kind of what interested me. I was like up for the challenge, I guess, because that's the one thing I never really did was handle my diet properly. And so once I saw the meal plans, I was like, all right, I'm up for this. That's the one thing I really, because I haven't seen results, and I knew that was the real big thing for me.
Awesome. Yeah. We'll definitely come back to that one. So, you kind of mentioned like things that you have done before, like kind of weren't working, as my dog comes in here. So tell me a little bit about, and then you mentioned, Manny, the nutrition. So tell me a little bit about, what you were doing for nutrition, or maybe what wasn't working. And D, same thing for you. What is it that you were doing that you were like, man, this just isn't yielding the results that I want?
Well, I think because for the most part we eat well, but it's just like knowing what to eat, what portions to eat, when to eat it. And then also limiting like your cheats, and like limiting when you binge. Because I feel like once I eat something bad, like there's no stopping me, and I'm just like, I fall into like a cycle, So I think that was a huge thing, was actually like having something to say, like a guide to go by. And you did give us like cheat days, but it wasn't all the time. So it's like, you can have these things, but you can't be crazy and eat, Popeyes every day.
Yeah. It's like, like the treat days kind of change, and some people like moved them around certain days, and like they made them fit when they were going out with friends and family. And that's one of the biggest things, because how else are you going to be able to sustain it? Like, the program's 4 weeks, and we have other programs, other 4-week and other 8-week, and some, 3 and 6 month programs. But it's like, I really want y'all to take this and be able to be like, all right, I have a roadmap of like, of what I know will work. All right, and if I stick to this structure, next thing you know, 6 months, a year later, you just keep getting more and more refined. So I completely understand.
Yeah. My thing was consistency, and your plan kind of laid that out. And I hated the spinach shakes at first, and but I was up for it. I wanted to, support her and so on, and I still make them to this day.
He makes the best shakes now too. Like, what are you doing?
You're a shake pro.
I'm like, you don't even want to do this, and like your shakes are great. Like, I'm done.
I'll just do it randomly.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because that's one of the other things that we talked about. And man, you weren't in the group, but obviously, D, you were letting them know. I mean, when it comes to, okay, I'm still hungry. Well, you can always have, more greens. You can always have a salad, or I'm the same way. I like to just make it into a smoothie with some protein powder. And it's like, that's something you can like always have. And so you kind of, at first you're like, man, I don't really, and everybody's taste buds are different. Some people just love them, and some people are like, nah, you put your own little swag on it. And then next thing you know, you feel so much better about the choices that you're making. I mean, for me, that's how it was. So I'm really glad to hear that. All right. So if there was one word, so before you start the program, all right, you got these goals, that you need structure, you know what hasn't worked. What's one word that maybe described how each of you guys felt individually before you got on the program, to kind of put like people in like the frame of mind that you were
in? Before the program.
Unmotivated.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
Because you kind of felt like you had hit so many walls.
Yeah, I just felt like, what's going to work,
Yeah, for sure.
I guess when I'm talking about diet, I'm not passionate about it, I guess, just not I really didn't have a structure for it.
Yeah.
And that's not really like one word, but
was it maybe because like you felt like nutrition had to be one way, like it was like so strict and like it was like no fluidity to it, or because sometimes
you think diet and you think like restriction, you think like you're being deprived, that's what people think of a diet, but that's not it. It's just your lifestyle or like how you eat. It doesn't mean you're deprived at all. Yeah.
I love it. All right, so now you're in the program. You guys have finished it up, but most times around like that 2-week mark, people are starting to really get into it. And then around 3 weeks or so, you're starting to see some of the dividends pay off. So what were some things that stood out for you guys with either, things you saw in your body or how you were performing or just how you felt in general?
I didn't feel like fatigue. I mean, I feel like I can just keep, I guess, working out if I wanted to. I'll be a fatigue at first, but then like I'll just get used to it a lot quicker. The recovery, I guess, is what you.
That's all. Yeah. And I just was eating healthy like nothing. Like I was just enjoying that.
Yeah, it was routine.
I love hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we'd have cheat days, and he wouldn't even cheat.
I was so
mad. He's like, I wouldn't eat today. I'm like excited about it. And he's like, oh no, I had a smoothie. I'm like, what's today's cheat day?
Yeah, like that's not a treat. Yeah. It's funny because people will start to say, I'm seeing these results, and I don't want to fall off one bit. You know what I mean? And then it's funny. Like that starts to become the new routine for you. So you're like every now and then you'll kind of break away from it, but that's cool though. Yeah. It's funny. I actually get that one a lot.
I like he said, with the energy, like just feeling good, not feeling tired all the time. I did lose almost an inch around my chest, my waist. My thighs got bigger by almost 2 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So I got some gains.
Yeah.
And I also lost like a half inch around my neck, which I didn't even know measuring your neck was a thing.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So now I have a new like area to worry about. But so I got some good results. Like, I was pretty excited about it.
Yeah, and like that motivates you to be like, all right, imagine if I did even more, or you know what I mean? Just continued on that same road. What did you see any? I mean, Dee said you clearly got more than her as far as like on paper, even though, you know what I mean, those are great results, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But what about results that you got, Manny?
Me, yeah, I definitely lost weight. It's been over 10 pounds. I don't know, like I get compliments on my arms because I guess I'm doing these certain exercises now, and it helps with, with sculpting your arms and so on. So, like people notice that. I think it's funny. I just see the difference. You see the difference on the waist and so on.
Man, that's awesome. I love hearing that. Mm-hmm. All right. So now you finished the program. You've developed these, new habits. You're seeing these results on paper. Other people are so like describe like how you feel now with you guys going forward, because I know that you guys aren't slowing down. You guys have actually even cranked it up a little bit more. So how do you feel like today? What's something that describes how you feel now?
Well, I feel like after getting through your challenge, because it wasn't easy. You have to be prepared. You have to be dedicated. I feel like I can do anything almost. Like right now I'm on the 8th day of a cleanse, which requires you to be raw vegan. So it's been really hard just because it's like limited because nothing's cooked. So it's even harder than just even being a regular vegan. So
I'm so proud of you go exploring that, because like that type of stuff, the biggest thing I tell people is, and we talk about this in the group, go see how your body responds, and then go do some research. Don't just do it because I say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See how your body responds, and then you just kind of keep pushing and so it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and me, it's just consistency. I mean, like if I feel like I miss a snack, or maybe just drinking water with a lemon, I feel like bad. I don't know why. It's weird. It's kind of funny to me, but it really has helped me kind of like open my eyes about,
what you're putting in your body.
Yeah, keeping, track of time and when to eat snacks and so on, and keep your metabolism going on.
Yeah.
It's funny too, because everybody at first when they see the lemon water on there, they're like, oh man, I don't know. And then by like the end of the week, like your body starts to crave it. And what's funny is the lemon just makes it easier for you to have, you know, to get the water down. But first thing in the morning, it's just so vital because, you know, you're dehydrated. And when you start to develop to where if you get up one day and you don't have that water, you're like, within like 20 minutes, you're like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So,
Yeah.
It has happened to me, yes.
all right. Well, I love it. Thank y'all so much for like sharing your story. Like I said, you know, so many people just like you guys, and I just think it's great to hear. You know, sometimes people think you got to be like a superhero to do these programs, but
No, we're far from superheroes.
Yeah, I think you said it great about just like you have to prepare. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did really good on doing that. She went and got out everything that we needed, you know, from the vegetables and fruits. She did really well to stay on top of that. Meal prepped.
Yeah.
And we did our exercises and so on. So, I mean, we stayed true to it. We stuck with it, and we're still sticking with it, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's cool because, like, you find, like, different ways to cook things or, like, to prepare your meals that you didn't know before. And so, like, you find what works and it's good, and then you just – this is your go-to, and it becomes really easy to meal prep and to prepare because you have your go-tos like in place.
So we know Manny's go-to is the smoothie now. What's yours, D?
Oh, what's my go-to? Like sweet potato baked in the oven with like cayenne, like a few different seasonings to like spice it up. It's really good.
Love it. I'm putting together like a recipe book right now. I made something today. It was like, you guys can take this one, all right? You take celery, you chop up some celery, all right? Just like one stalk of celery.
Okay.
And then you get like a quarter cup of hummus, and then you dice tomato. You just all that up with some like sea salt and turmeric and balsamic vinegar. That's it. And you just, and it actually like, you can have it like a dip, or you can just eat it because the celery gives it the crunch, but it's almost like a super healthy dip that you can have. So,
see, before I look at you like you're crazy, but now I'm just like, oh,
right, yeah.
And now I can eat that right now on my limited diet. I can eat that.
Yeah. It's raw. It's raw.
Yeah, I'll eat it. Anything I can eat right now.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for being on. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, Marcus. Thank you.